Welcome back to Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. I'm your host, Cassius Clee. We are back in the studios of Industry City, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Ponix, what's up, brother?
So,
What's good?
How are you?
On you?
I'm okay.
Recovered from that Knicks watch party?
Oh no, I left before anything can happen. You know?
It's getting dangerous out there.
We did see Tim's being thrown around for a little
Really,
bit.
that's
Though.
when it's time to go.
And a bottle, yeah.
Word.
And somebody threw a wine bottle. Like, come on, bro.
Brother, oh, what's happening?
Yo, I'm here, man.
Rudeness.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, smash all the buttons one time. Seen?
Big Chris.
Yes, what's good?
Happy man over there.
You know it.
Dirk Dash. Happy too over there, kid.
Yes, sir.
What up, Big Joe? Chris.
Yes. So you want to start with my Knicks?
Of course.
Our Knicks.
Oh,
this round.
Plenty of room on the bandwagon. Let's go.
Yeah, we outside of the Garden, right? The watch party. That
Yes.
was last Monday.
Yes.
Game
Five.
five.
Yes.
No. That was 4.
Yeah, I was 5.
No, that was
No,
4.
no, 5 was in Boston. That was
yeah,
game
it
4.
Game 4.
Game 4, right? Listen, it wasn't as crazy as Friday's game 6,
Nah, not
Right.
even close.
but it was still kind of crazy for me, right?
Yeah.
Out there.
Uh-huh.
Now, Rudy, I gotta commend you. Did a great job with the interviews, bro.
Appreciate that.
I got a lot of feedback saying Rudy was really on target with that.
Bunnies.
Even
There's
though
more.
you came late, yo, you made up for it, my brother.
There's more of that coming. Trust me.
Shout out to Rudeness. Good job.
No doubt.
But the Knicks going to the conference finals. First time in what, 25 years?
25 years, yes.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah, it is.
Now I understand fans get happy, right? Bro. It was a good time out there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
It was an unsafe good time. Yeah. Definitely an unsafe
Yo,
good time.
cats could not even get back to go to the Long Island Railroad. They just blocked that whole entrance, bro.
Yeah. I think that's why on the, like I said, we went back out there for the next watch party on that Friday. And when we was out there on Monday, they had probably 5-6 screens out there.
Yeah.
On Friday, they had 2 screens. They tried to corral everybody into 2 specific areas. Like even that first area when you came out of the Long Island Railroad where we were all chilling right there, they moved the barricade all the way over to where it was just like a lane going down, like right in front of Los Tacos and over there. In that area over there, you couldn't congregate there. Police was ushering everybody as soon as you came out of there. If you was there for the watch party, they was ushering you either to go up towards 8th Avenue side, or they was sending you towards the alleyway over there by Los Tacos and Roberto's rooftop restaurant.
So I should project that every round you guys go through or every game is gonna get rowdier and rowdier.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Listen. The only way I'm going back out there is for the parade. For the parade down the Canyon of Heroes, where there's going to be.
Nah, man, you gotta go. If it's a game 7 against the Pacers,
Man,
you gotta
listen.
go.
So you're not going out there Wednesday. That's what you're telling me?
It depends how many screens.
ass.
Depends how many
You gotta go
screens
out
they
there.
gonna put out
This
there.
guy's
So
I'm
bitch
going
ass,
out
son.
there, kid. You gotta go out there.
You ain't a Knicks fan, yo. You ain't going.
I'm a 100% Knicks fan.
Nope.
I'm a safe Knicks fan, though.
Yo, it's a lot of. I gotta say though, Dirk. Remember that unsavory motherfucker walking around with the mask, just eyeballing?
Oh,
cats?
Yeah.
I saw
like,
that
what
cat.
is
happened?
What is this guy doing, bro?
Yo, because
No, we
I
saw
looked at him
And then
because
he was looking at me too.
when he walked by me, he bumped my bag. So I'm like, all right, maybe I gotta move. But then when I turned back and look at this cat, he's walking with just a mask. I'm like,
kind of
oh,
mask he had
man,
on?
they doing that.
Like a
Yeah,
ski mask.
He
Ski
call like a
mask.
dickie.
He came and stood right by us.
What they call that shit?
Shyster.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, man.
But
Listen,
all right, man.
I was getting the old Central Park wilding out vibes at a certain point, because they were starting to move around in like packs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like the young kids, the YNs. You know what I'm saying? So that was giving me that
Some of them-
unsettling feeling like, oh,
I don't like
man.
that term.
Some of
man,
them
I
were
like
light YNs
Yeah,
acting
you know
like that. son.
Yeah.
And then you see the stuff on Instagram and TikTok, like when they're ripping dudes' Boston Celtic jerseys off, They was throwing bags of garbage at the dude with the Pacers jersey.
They took off a grown man's hat and was tossing the
they did that right in front of us, yo.
But they gave it back to somebody else for the camera, but they gave it right back.
Man, but still, son, grown-ass man, son. Touch my hat.
Yo, P.
I think they know who to do that.
Let me ask you a question, bro. These YNs take your hat and start throwing it around, bro. What you gonna do, bro?
I'm not taking my hat, bro.
What if?
What if they snuck up behind you, pause, and grabbed your hat, son?
What are you gonna do?
You gonna be calm? You gonna be calm, P?
If it's 20 of them.
It's gonna get handled.
Officer!
Listen, man, all I'm saying is I try to warn y'all, bro. I try to tell y'all. Bro,
I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling
you. You guys know Chris. Y'all know Trick. Y'all know, what's Biz?
Skids?
Yeah.
Skids, right.
Bro, these are the Knicks fans you know. I'm trying to tell you, bro. From game 1 of the season, it gets crazier as it goes, bro.
I didn't think so.
I'm
Chris.
trying to tell you.
I was shocked, kid.
That's why I call me a big hater. I'm saying, bro. I live in the city. I know what goes on.
I don't think it's necessarily just being a Knicks fan.
It is.
I think it's just
it's being
it's just who you are. You just happen to be a Knicks fan.
Nah, that's got nothing to do with Knicks fans, yo.
From New York.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
where
if the Rangers had won, they would have been tearing that shit up.
Hell yeah.
I promise you.
No.
Yo,
they had the watch party last year, and they were wilding out there for the Rangers, man.
Yeah.
It's the watch party atmosphere, though, right? Because you got, I don't know how many people were there Friday, but you got at least 500 people that's not paying to get in, but you don't have to pay to get in because everybody's out there watching the screen.
Yeah.
And it's probably more fun outside than it is inside the garden.
Yeah. You know listen,
for like
everybody's
$800 less.
He's out there smoking their weed.
Word, just rolling up.
Dudes just walking around
selling nutcrackers.
That shit was.
Y'all missing an important thing, bro.
What's that?
What is that,
Mike? Missing an important thing, bro. You guys complain about social media more than anybody I talk to on a regular basis. Everybody looking for the moment.
What,
the viral? The viral
They're gonna
moment?
wild out. Why you climbing the billboard? Somebody ended up on the billboard, bro. I don't know how he got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm trying. Everybody's gonna try to be the moment.
Yeah.
So in a city where people do that on the regular, you're giving them a reason to do it? Yeah, they're gonna wild out, bro.
They were doing that before social media.
Bro, and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying the atmosphere mixed with the winning. I told you, let the Knicks win the championship.
Yo.
City gonna blow up, bro. City gonna blow up, bro.
Listen, as somebody that's been out there when the Giants won, I've been out there when the Yankees have won. It's different right now with the Knicks because it's been so long since we've had.
So you saying the YN's gonna be on wild alert?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You never seen Knicks beat Boston. I'm telling you, it get bad, bro.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Maybe because you older, you're not going out there as much. I'm telling you, it gets bad, bro. Bro, I'm saying it be game 40, and if they beat a rival or a important team.
That's kind of,
that's what I'm saying.
It's kind of obnoxious, though, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we are.
They are y'all, bro.
New York by nature.
That's who we are, man.
New York. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Because you know when we go somewhere else, we walk around like, yo, come on, son.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, well, that's,
Knicks fans and Dallas fans, bro.
Yo, I read somewhere that that Governor Hochul, she's gonna have to call a National Guard if they win the chip, okay? Because
for sure,
it's gonna be.
They gonna mobilize.
The National Guard will be deployed.
Yeah,
I believe that, son.
If the Knicks win,
makes sense.
Imagine, you know who's even? I think it'll go even crazier if they won. The fucking Jets.
No.
If the Jets win the Super Bowl, there are people right now.
Maybe.
If the Jets win the Super Bowl, I guarantee this city will be on fire. Because you got people from all walks of life.
It's like 50
and
years.
everywhere. Like waiting for 50 years since Broadway Joe won the Super Bowl.
Not more than the Knicks, bro.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be worse, man.
The city is going to explode. Bro, you didn't see? They got crashes in Brooklyn there. boats. I'm telling you, nothing.
Yeah, that was
good
absurd,
can come
son.
Shout out to
from
New
the
York,
Knicks
man.
win.
Shout out to the New York.
Word.
Well,
We
listen,
winning. Yo, the
I
what's the
hope
name?
to find out
Yes, sir.
The,
if we got to burn this
'Cause you
bitch
gonna stay
down
on.
So hold on.
just for a chip. Sorry, New York.
So
Call
wait.
FEMA.
All right, so here's my question. We're not gonna shit on
You
New
won't
York
go
because
to
we
the
all
parade?
from fucking
Well,
New
You
York.
won't
already-
go to the
I'm
parade.
100% going to the parade.
Right.
Hold on.
Well, no, I've been to every other
Why
parade.
would you go to
why
the
would
parade,
I not go to the parade?
They be acting up in the parade too.
Hold on.
That's when they going wild like
We
that.
gotta stop this shitting on New York. We from New York. We gotta stop this shit, yo.
We ain't shitting on them.
Yeah, nah, we can't be talking about our fellow New Yorkers like that.
Why?
Because, man.
We
that's-
from New York.
Those
We
are-
got
Yeah,
those-
yeah,
those
we
are our
can't do that.
brothers.
Now, if Joe
Exactly.
was saying
And
it,
sisters.
if
Exactly,
Joe was
yo.
saying this, then it would be a problem. Joe not from New York.
Nah, Joe's he's a native New Yorker
Nah,
now. He
nah,
been here
he's-
long enough, son.
Knicks,
Joe not
an honorary New
the
Yorker.
Knicks don't bother me though.
Nah,
What you mean?
If they win, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, it
like-
won't hit.
Nah,
yeah.
it won't.
Nah?
Nah.
But look, but here's another. We're gonna sidetrack this. Here's a question. What was your expectations coming into the season?
Coming into the season,
Yeah.
I had high expectations. I had
you
expectations
guys-
of
Before
going.
or after the
going-
trade?
Did you
going
think
down-
they were
going-
going?
I mean, the trade happened in the
Yeah,
beginning
Jay
of the
happened to
season.
begin the season.
No,
So,
I'm saying before or after.
When the
no,
playoffs
when the
started.
season
When
started.
the season started,
What was
my
your expectations?
was to go past the second round for sure. Was
So
to make it past the second round, to go past. Listen, last year we were hurt. We were walking wounded. Everybody was hurt on the squad.
and Julius Randle's balling, by the way.
Yeah, he is. So did I have
trying
high
to set Chris
expectations? I
up.
did.
All right.
Did
Here's
you?
a here's the
like the
setup.
trade.
I mean, it's supposed
Here's the
to.
setup.
Trying to
ahead.
set you up, Chris.
I know. Go ahead.
Do your expectations change now?
Do they?
So
change
you're good
now?
with making it to the past the second round now?
I'm not. I mean, listen.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm not good
Whoa.
with nothing. I'm not good. Listen, as a fan, I'm not good unless we win the chip. But as a realist, do I temper my expectations at this point? No. Nah.
Temper
Fuck
it
that.
down.
Nah.
Yo, what's
Fuck
Stokes'
that.
thing again?
I got
Stokes'
listen, nah, listen,
phrase.
I gotta go all out.
You got to,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Come on, bro.
My expectations is chip or bust right now.
If you look
No,
back,
you don't.
if you look
Championship
back,
or bust,
you
okay?
don't.
At
Yeah.
this point, it's championship or bust, bro.
That's
This
it.
is,
man.
y'all
That's
gotta
what I
know
know.
that
He's
because y'all
asking-
playing a team y'all can handle.
Absolutely.
this
Right?
is the best
My
opportunity for the Knicks to win the
my
championship.
expectations is to definitely go to the finals.
All right,
That's what
cool.
my
I don't know.
expectations is at this point.
It has to
Is
be.
to get through Indiana. I wholeheartedly believe that we can handle Indiana.
All right, so let's start from there.
Okay,
Knicks, how many games?
I believe Knicks. I'm gonna say
Knicks
Knicks
in
in
six?
five.
Knicks in six?
I'm gonna say Knicks in five.
Nick, damn.
Boy.
Wow. 5.
Okay.
Knicks in five.
All right, how they gonna do it?
They're gonna win. We always gonna drop one at home. We're gonna win the first game on Wednesday. We'll drop the second game, and then we're gonna beat them at both their games at their home and come back and win here.
All right, you heard it here first,
I
kid.
like it.
Dirk likes it. P, what you got? What's your prediction?
His prediction gonna be wrong anyway.
Not that he's rocking with the Knicks.
He had the Knicks out of it in the first round.
I did too.
No, I didn't.
No, he did.
No, he did
No,
not.
I did.
I think I did.
Ah,
He had the
listen,
Knicks not playing in the playoffs.
we-
That's what he had.
If we
Yeah.
if we sit down and watch the predictions, that's why I kill y'all every season in football, bro. My predictions be grounded in realism. Y'all
No,
niggas be the one that's wild.
so you had us predicted. You predicted us to beat Boston.
No,
Thank you.
I didn't either.
but we never even talked about that
So what about now?
We did talk about that.
in terms of predictions.
We did. We might not have done it live on the air, but we
don't
know
know
what
that
you did.
I don't think we saw them
and
getting
you said
past.
them-
I don't think because
No.
I don't think maybe because we didn't see them getting past Detroit. That's why we didn't talk about
See, now
them.
he's saying that.
I'm
He's
just saying,
saying
what
that
No,
you
listen.
need to
I
record-
said they were in trouble with Detroit from early after like
Yo,
game
listen,
1 and
listen,
2.
listen,
I
listen.
said they were in trouble.
What's your answer, brother?
If the Knicks are gonna win, they'll win in 6 or 7. Ain't winning in 5, bro.
5. Yeah, 5 is
Ain't
like
winning in 5.
dominant.
Nah.
That's like
All right.
shitting on Indiana. Okay, that's like
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with 7 though, Chris.
nothing wrong with 7.
7 is-
Listen,
this is gonna be a competitive series.
I'll take 5, 6, or 7. You know what I'm saying? But
What
I'm
was they
rooting.
getting?
But I'm a root for 5. I mean, I'm rooting for 4. I'd love a sweep.
Yo,
but,
listen, if-
but I'm
Nah.
gonna go with my 5 though.
It's gonna be a bloodbath, I think. It's gonna be at least 2 fights.
I know.
I mean basketball fights, not
Yeah.
Malice in the Palace type fights.
Nah, I could definitely
What
see
I
that.
would say though with Indiana, what the Knicks got to do, they got to relieve some of this pressure off of Brunson because Brunson's gonna have 3 not elite, but top-notch defenders at him at all times.
Who's the defenders?
Who's the top-notch defenders?
Benedict Mathurin?
Yeah.
Mathurin.
Yeah, him and the other dude, man, something close to that name. They're all three of them are decent defenders. All right. On a side note, what the fuck is wrong with Tibbs? Yo, my bro, hold on.
No, go ahead,
they up 30 fucking points with 8 minutes left and all the starters are still in the fourth quarter? What the fuck is wrong with Tibbs, bro? They're going to need more than a 7-man rotation against Indiana. Indiana got 10, 11 people out there.
All right, so listen.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck is wrong with Tibbs?
I was on that same path with you saying what's wrong with him, but at this point right now, far be it from me to question that man, yo.
Nah, you gotta question stupidity, son.
That's
stupidity when you're 30.
How do you question what he's doing? It's working right now.
When you play basketball and you're getting blown out.
We're not in the conference finals.
Hold on, man. This has nothing to do with X and O's. This is common sense. Boston pulled all their stars. They had me in the game. And they still got 5 Knicks starters in the fucking game.
That's what he's gonna do.
That's what he does.
That's what he do. And I'm not
That's
even
what
mad
he's
at
always
that.
done.
I'm not even mad at that.
That's crazy.
It's crazy how people can suspend certain things from happening. And I get it, y'all win, so celebrate the win. I'm not trying to be salty. I'm not trying to be petty neither. But historically, bro, historically, what I'm trying to say is, they said almost 40 to 50% of the shots that Boston took were poorly,
uncontested threes.
So they gave up a lot. I'm talking about basketball. I'm not even. I'm saying, if y'all do that in this series, remember I picked y'all to win. I'm saying, if y'all do that in this series and think you can win 2 series like that back to back, you're smoking. I'm not talking. Fuck the rotation. If you win the game, you win the game. Keep them in. Let them have the moment. Y'all haven't been here in 25 years. Relish in it. You feel me?
That's
absolutely.
crazy.
But my whole thing is, if you think that a team that's high volume like that and puts up the ball, bro, you guys are in for a long series. That's why I said 6 or 7. Because how y'all played wasn't strong enough for me to be like,
they could win in 4 or 5. Yeah.
You feel me? Bro, listen. And again, I'm strictly talking basketball. Out of y'all winning 6, out of 4 of those games, y'all down 20-something.
Okay.
Y'all won the first 2 games, bro. I'm not taking away a win. A win is a win. You can't do that with a lot of teams and come back. It's not a winning recipe. Sometimes if you go down 20, you're gonna lose by. You saw what happened to Cleveland. Cleveland was the best team in the East. They went down. Wow. You're not coming back, bro. So to keep thinking that you can do that isn't the recipe. So I hope your boy go back to playing defense.
Absolutely.
Because drop coverage, listen, niggas gonna start making their shots, bro. It's the NBA.
Boston played right into the
I agree 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%. They can't keep playing from behind. It's working for them right now, but I don't think that's the formula that they're trying. I don't think they're going out there saying, "All right, let these cats score whatever they want, and then we'll turn it on."
2 things can be true. You can't have these slow starts.
Absolutely.
You know why they don't worry about it?
And that I agree with. They can't have the slow starts.
Doing that, bro.
You're right.
Jalen Brunson takes the worry away, man.
I also believe though in this last game. I'm not even gonna say in the last game. This is what I will say. I don't think the Knicks have played their best basketball yet.
No, yes, he did.
I don't think. No, I mean, I honestly don't think that they have. I mean, and now that's not to say.
They had 2 games.
If you say again,
they had 2 games that they played well this whole series.
Yeah, they played well.
Not in the playoffs,
but I don't think and
this one against Detroit.
This is basically agreeing with what you said earlier. Is that the way that they have played is not indicative of a team that you think is going to go all the way. So, what I will say in this last game that they played, they were firing on all cylinders.
For sure.
Now, if they can continue to play like that, 100% believe that they can run through Indiana. If they come out playing like they played this last game against Boston, I think they'll run through them. But the question is, are they going to come out and play like that?
Chris, reasonably, the only team that got somebody that I would find worth rooting is in the West, bro. Everybody that y'all beat, I did not want them to win. So I can say I'm going for the Knicks.
You going with the Knicks until they get to the finals?
Even then.
Are you still going with the Knicks all the way?
Yes, bro.
All right, cool, man.
I'm still from New York. Fuck Minnesota at this point. I'm not a Knicks fan. Y'all talking about we. That's
I'm French, bro. What you want me to say?
I got New York pride in there, and that's it.
Yo, Cleon text me, we did it.
Like, nah, man. I ain't gonna discredit y'all. Y'all been supportive for too long for me to just be like,
yeah, Rudy. I know you want them to lose, but do you think they're gonna win? Then?
Like, I don't know now, man. It's like, I see the passion.
Yeah.
So I want to root for them, right? But Bernard King still owe him an apology, yo. When Bernard calls me and says it's okay to run for the Knicks,
big enough apology,
huh?
He got courtside seats. That's a big enough apology.
Bernard, call me, man. Call me.
He's at every game.
I say this: out of all the teams that's been playing in this playoffs, the team that's been playing the best has been the Pacers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
But let me finish my point, though. Let me finish my point.
Who's been playing better than the Pacers?
They played
Minnesota.
No, they did. They played a good game. Right? They've been playing good. They've been playing good ball, but at the same time, Cleveland wasn't 100%.
Neither was Boston.
Minnesota.
So can you
Minnesota's been playing just as good as Indiana.
To game 4?
I don't know,
bro. They won both their series in 5.
Let me say this, man.
I'm trying to think of who.
The only person
they
that was
play
hurt
Giannis.
was
Hold on. Who got
the Knicks?
Yeah, Rudy.
So maybe I can't necessarily.
I want to root for the Knicks, right?
Right.
Because they, like I said, they playing ball, right? But it seems like we can't forget, like this is the same team that they went up against last year and lost. So
Circumstances.
I wanna.
They were hurt though, bro.
They were the whole
Still,
was
man,
hurt.
like they were higher seed, right?
Yeah.
They were expected to win.
Yeah, but they were hurt though.
That's the same thing I'm saying.
But
with
you
Minnesota.
can't say that.
Cleveland was a higher seed.
If you can make the excuse that they were hurt, then can you say that the Knicks won this series because they were hurt? They didn't have their full. They didn't have their full bench. They had their full players.
Who didn't?
What in this series?
Tatum went down.
In game 4, they were already down 3-1 when he went down.
So you're saying that they were hurt? So you're saying that the Knicks were hurt all that whole playoff series?
Yes.
When they lost to Indiana?
Yes.
No,
Julius Randle
Brunson got hurt once.
Julius Randle was hurt. Brunson was just coming back from an injury. Whatchamacallit, Hart got hurt like early in the series. OG got hurt early in the series.
Like I said, I want to root for them. I really do, but I think it's going to be Cleveland in 7. I think
Cleveland in 7, huh? You going with Cleveland?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't think either one of them have
Indiana. I'm going with Indiana in 7. Indiana in 7.
I don't think either one of those teams.
Cleveland against the Lakers.
I don't think either one of those teams have a chance against either one of the teams in the West right now.
Nah, I tell
We're
you
not even
what,
talking
though.
about the West.
I tell you what, the NBA definitely wants a matchup.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota
They definitely
Knicks.
want the matchup.
Oh yeah,
That's the matchup,
Yeah.
bro.
Who that?
Minnesota Knicks.
That's the matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Hey, yo,
Knicks.
listen, man.
And the Pacers
be
gonna
honest
play
with
the
you.
Knicks and the
I'm gonna
refs.
be honest with you though. You owe me an apology.
I'm sorry.
You owe me an apology.
What do I owe you an apology
You
for?
owe me an apology.
What do I owe you an
With
apology
Julius
for?
Randle. Now he like Kyle Anthony Towns.
I do.
I told you,
You're right.
bro. I
You're
told
right.
you,
did.
bro.
You did in the beginning.
I told
At
you,
the
bro.
beginning, you said that's a good look
Telling
for
you,
us.
man.
Yo, he has to play
I
well,
said
though, bro.
I wanted to see Randall finish what he started with us. But you know what?
But can
It
you?
worked. No, but Randall
But who
Waller
you
right
taking?
now too, though.
But
Everybody
that's what I'm
wins.
saying. Who you taking in this playoff run? Who's been playing better?
Cool.
Who's been playing better?
Randall or
Randall.
Randall's been playing better than Cat?
yeah, in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Randall's
Hell
playing
yeah.
ball.
Yeah, Randall's been doing his
I don't
thing.
know about that.
Would he have done that on the Knicks though?
It doesn't even matter, bro.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yo, this is a historical
Everybody's
fact.
doing well, bro.
This is a historical fact.
Yo, do you
either the
Randall's playing with
Knicks,
Michael Jordan, bro.
either the Knicks or a former Knicks player is going to win a championship. Who?
Every team in there. Every team in there has a former Knicks player on there.
Win a chip. That's a historical fact.
Yes, Rudy with the knowledge.
Oh shit, that's right.
Obi Toppin.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Obi. I'm talking about
every team has a Knicks player. OKC has Hardenstein.
That nigga's a bum.
Nah, come on.
Chill.
He's still a former Knicks player.
Chill what?
He's a bum. He's playing ball. He's not playing.
Yeah, I don't know what
Bum is a little strong.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Listen. We're talking about sports. You know, people love commenting. Oh, bro, listen. I'm talking about in terms of his peers. We're not talking about that nigga like that.
But what is
Let's be serious.
Is he playing ball?
He's a role player.
Like what?
He's a role player.
Of course.
I'm gonna minimize his importance. Yeah, he's a bum.
Still a Knicks player, though.
We're not looking for him on the stat sheet. We're not looking for him on the.
Yo, I got a question. We can't do it now. We got to come back in the next segment.
All right.
Who is the best Knick of all time? Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. We'll be right back.
Best Knick is R.J. Barrett.
Sportsmanlike Conduct.